What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Uh Today we're going to as always, we got to take a look at the market. We got to see how painful it is out there, and we have to tell each other tomorrow it's going to be a better day. Maybe not literally tomorrow, but we'll definitely have greener days, in the future. And so, yeah, we'll take a look at that, kind of get a little feel of what's happening in the market. And then we're going to get into some news and then some cool, nice news. So we got some okay news and then we have some good news. And of course, we're talking about, our tokens of the moment of this cycle. I believe these are going to be the tokens of the cycle. And I'm talking about Pepecoin and Base AI. Maybe you guys are getting tired of these video. I just truly believe very deeply that uh, some of the biggest opportunity that we're going to have in this cycle is going to be with these tokens. And so I am trying to feed you guys the best information. Okay, so you can do your study, um, and set yourself up real good for success. And so, as always, guys, this is not financial advice. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. And I also want to give a shout out to the um, the Pepecoin and Base AI community, the family. I mean, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for um, putting the channel out there and for bringing support over here. Uh, that was exactly the feel that I was the vibes that I was getting when I was, in the Telegram in there, just reading through, not really saying anything, just reading through, just watching the engagement. And it's the community is phenomenal. So thank you guys. You guys have one of the most fierce supporters right here. I will continue to be supporting the team and the ecosystem as we continue to go forward. And just giving a shout out to the devs. I don't know any of them, but um, just want to say that you guys are an inspiration. I mean, the story behind the Pepe coin, it's pretty inspiring. And you guys do have you guys have a fire that is burning within you guys that continues to move you forward. And as you guys said, you will dev your way out of wherever you know corner you know uh, the imposters have put this project in. So Prometheus, and I think the other one was Secret. Uh, Shout out to you guys. And yeah, all right, let's get to this, guys. The fear and greed index 57, still neutral. Honestly, I still believe that it should be a little bit more fear than that. But hey, I do believe that that gauge is a little broken. And so here we go. Red, 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 red. I mean, not in a seed today, guys. Near. Don't forget about near. Don't forget ICP. I mean, all this red just, as always, just all I see is opportunity. We got Pepe Coin here, Mr. Imposter himself. Over 5% in the red. We have Mr. Whiff right here, about 4% in the red. And practically, say, about 4% in the green. That's cool. I like say. So it's not too bad. And I'll go, of course, I'll go our almost, um, what's it called? A stable coin right here, Mr. Algo himself. All right. Anywho, so let's take a look at the usual suspects. Let's take a look at our base AI. Okay, base AI. So we got base AI at $5.48. So still pretty decent grab for me. I did grab some today at like around $5. So that was pretty sweet. And so I was happy with that pickup. I mean, guys, look at this market cap under $200 million. That is insane. That is insane. If you guys don't see value in this, guys, I don't know what to tell you guys. There's a whole bunch of trash memes that are worth around this amount. Just I'm just saying. And we're talking about value, like projects here. All right, that's basically. So let's look at Pepecoin. And our Pepecoin today is sitting at $4.18 at the moment. I did add more Pepecoin to my bags. I was able to catch some like around $3.80-ish, something like that. I saw that and I was like, there's just no way I can pass this. So yeah, as you guys know, the title of the name of the channel is If I Were to Invest. And if I were to invest, these are the times where I would fill my bags, and that's exactly what I've been doing. I've just been, but again, that's for me, not for you guys. You guys can go ahead and do whatever you guys understand that is best for you. Maybe what's best for you is also to buy the dip. Maybe the best for you is for you guys to sit on the sideline. Maybe what's best for you guys is to sell. I mean, whatever it is, it don't matter. Whoever sells at this moment, believe me when I tell you, there's going to be some really strong hands that are going to be buying what you guys are dumping. And when the tables turn, it's going to be painful. We've probably most of us have been there, done that, and it's not a pretty sight. But hey, again, not financial advice. So Pepecoin, right? All right. So the news is, so back in March 11, we got an update, okay, on these pre-launches, and there are two test nets that are supposed to be launched before we go completely live. So we got the first one is the Prometheus test net, which was released in March 12th. So this Prometheus testnet was supposed, or is supposed to kind of serve as a, as like the dummy test, net that they can actually, see, okay, let's stress the heck out of this thing and see, what works and what doesn't, and where they have to tweak things. And so that's practically what Prometheus it was supposed to do, or is supposed to do. And so we're still in this phase here, where they're still continuing to work the kinks. And one of the viewers actually sent me a message saying that that the test that the devs are not going to release their life work. They're not going to be rushed by anybody to do it, which I actually do respect and I actually do agree with. Instead of, if they're going to release, something, just not complete, and it's just gonna be practically, you know, half of what it's supposed to do, and then we're going to be having outages as certain projects be having, and I threw some shade there. I am a holder, okay, of some of those other projects, but I do believe that if if the devs are going to make this work, make it work good, you know, as long as it is done, in a reasonable time, because then you also have certain projects that want to have everything completely perfect, and 3, 5, 10 years from now, or they're still haven't released a thing. So, we do have to find the balance, but I do appreciate that the devs are not trying to rush this thing just because we won the brains and we won this whole thing, out. And we want to burn the Pepecoins, and we want to see the Pepecoins going to Valhalla, as some people call it, or Peg Holla, or Pepe Holla. Um, Even though we want to see all those things, it's better to have a pretty strong uh, test net where things will actually work, you know, good, excellent, and it can actually withstand whatever test, is intended to, or exceed, what is intended use. Because once this thing gets released, and more, some of the other projects, or like, let's say, for example, the KEKBOT that we're going to look into, once they start seeing some of this technology, it may attract more usage. And so, especially with traders and stuff like that. So, it's better to have a good, very, very good, uh, ecosystem, to put it like that, than to have something that's just going to be crashing. So, and here is the news, and that is that the brains, okay, we're not going to be able to get any brains until the Cyan testnet, which is fine, which is completely fine. Because, I mean, this continues to give us time to prepare for, the transition of, burning and doing that whole thing. And so hopefully, we'll get more tidbits of the team, and how to do that as we get closer to the release of this test net. And I was wondering about that. I was like, man, what is, as I was in Telegram, I'm reading and I'm like, what's the deal with all the secrets? Why, trying to hold out the information? And then, somebody mentioned something about, the whole thing of what happened with the whole Pepe coin and that whole nine. And so I understand the devs being very cautious in releasing whatever information, you know, um, so they're holding it pretty close to themselves, and I understand they don't want to get, burned in any way, shape, or form. And so that's cool. Respect that, you know. Just hopefully we do get some type of guidelines on how to do the whole transition of burning the Pepe coins before there's a release, so that at least people are prepared and nobody is just guessing, and it may get a little messy at that point. I mean, that's my opinion, and I'm sure that there's a lot of people, that watch this channel, or the few people that watch this channel that do agree with that statement, just some guidelines, you know, not having to release any secrets, just some guidelines as to how that would work. And I think that would actually help the whole, that whole process move a little bit better. Okay, so that was the news. Now let's get to some better news. And one of the better news is that 77% of Pepe coins are being staked. It would be fascinating if that's the amount that actually does get burned eventually, with all of us trying to get the brains. That would be pretty cool. But um but yeah, so we got that. So approximately 30 million base AIs have been claimed as rewards, and there's a remaining farm balance of a little over 6 million. So pretty cool. So the farm is estimated to end around May 11th. So pretty cool information. This was the message that I saw. I don't know who Aaron is, but I really appreciate you, putting the information out there for the video. Um, thank you for the support, and I will continue to be a fighter for this project. I'm telling you guys, I truly believe in this project. Okay, so here was the message from Prometheus: brain burn after cyan. Okay, so cyan is gonna have to be released first, then the brain burn. The burn and brains are tested on cyan. So that's what they're going to try to do first. We must show a working example first. This will create confidence in the burn process and brains. Completely agreed with that statement. And, this has to be done before we go ahead and start, doing a science experiment and things don't turn out to be the way that it's supposed to be. And then, well, yeah, I'm beating a dead horse over here, but you guys get what I'm saying. Okay, after cyan is over or during, I believe everyone would prefer to see it working prior to burning. So again, want to see a working net, and so the focus is going to be getting cyan, up to speed. And then once that is proficient, then we go ahead and we we do our transition of burning our Pepecoins to get the brains. All right. And then here was the other thing, right? Because I was like, okay, no burning is going to happen. Even though I'm completely cool with that, guys. I'm staking my Pepecoins. I continue to stake and I continue to earn my base AI. And it is completely fabulous. Love it. I completely love it. I'm making money, okay, on top of money. So look at that. Something amazing, guys. All right, here we go. So the good news is that the KEKBOT is going to be released tonight, as I told you guys in yesterday's video. But as Prometheus here said, KEKBOT burns. It's almost like cryptic message. But yeah, so the KEKBOT is going to burn Pepe coins, if I'm not mistaken. So that's gonna put pressure on Pepe coin. The brain burning is gonna put pressure on Pepe coin, and I'm almost to a point that I made a video where I calculated some numbers of of where Pepecoin could potentially go. And I even did that without even knowing the whole thing about the KEKBOT, which means that it could be potentially even more. Uh, the value of each token. And here we go. Here we go. 6 hours, guys. 6 hours for the KEKBOT. I am not a trader, but I will tell you, I am super excited for this bot because I think that I will be able to use this for, you know, even for my buys. If I want to set up buys instead of just putting, setting myself like, okay, let me put a buy limit or whatnot. I can use this guy as my, my trading buddy. And I really would like to see you know, how to interact with the bot once it's released. Tomorrow, there's going to also be I think a Twitter Spaces with the team. So I am going to be, hopefully I can catch the live, but if not, I will definitely, hopefully they record it. If you guys hear this, please record it so that we can go back and catch everything that, that went on. And so guys, yeah, this is what's going on. The news, the good news is that, we're still moving forward, and Pepecoin and based AI are going to be amazing. We have one more month continue to look at. We're going to see what happens around the 11th, because that's when the farming is going to end. Will a new contract be, be created so that we can continue to stake our Pepecoins for base AI, or will the case be that maybe by then Cyan will be ready? I have no clue, but fascinating to ponder on. Guys, thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the support that you guys bring to the channel. If you like this content, share it with even your worst enemies. Share it with everybody. Even with your bosses. Share it with your bosses so like that you can tell them, okay, this is the reason why I will be quitting my job in the next 6 to 12 months. All right, guys. Really appreciate you guys. Love you guys. And again, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.